for the past few months, Iowa has been the center of the universe for these Republican candidates, and one Iowan took all the handshakes and promises in stride and, of all things, wrote a musical about it.
That's right. They're calling it the hottest new musical in the country. An early show contributor, Taryn Winter Brill, got a chance to see it. Good morning, Taryn.
Good morning. Caucus, the musical, debuted in 2008 to rave reviews, and now it's back and better than ever, say the fans, who have no problem poking just a little bit of fun at how Iowa does politics.
This might be Iowa's last big hurrah.
What do you mean?
Iowa Republicans are not known for
because it's first in the nation when it comes to picking the next commander-in-chief. Iowans play a serious role in presidential politics. But that doesn't mean they don't have a sense of humor about
They
it.
say we're too white,
too old,
too rural,
too cold.
And at Caucus, the musical,
Take a question from the floor.
playing its second Caucus season since it opened back in 2008,
Reagan, Carter, Clinton, Bush, and Nixon.
Iowa voters get to experience a bit of art imitating life.
You know, we've been putting up with all of these politicians for the last how many months, and so it was just great to sit there and laugh at them.
It had a lot of inside jokes that, you know, if you've been following the politics, you'd recognize some of the people from now and from 4 years ago, so that was nice to work those in.
But as tough as it is for Iowans to make sense out of all of the political noise every 4 years, pollster J.Ann Selzer says finding likely caucus voters is just as daunting.
Only about 119,000 showed up in 2008, and that was considered a big turnout. So of more than 2 million registered voters statewide, they are a needle in a haystack.
When the temp is nearing 10 below, that's when you know it's time to go to Iowa.
Well, I think a lot of people around the country don't quite understand even what the process is and why Iowa has this oversized role in the presidential election process.
Why spend December on the beach when you can make another speech in Iowa?
So I thought this is one way to document what the caucuses are and what Iowans go through every 4 years.
So when did Iowa become so important in the race to the White House?
Jimmy Carter decided, well, I don't know if I can do well in New Hampshire. Maybe I should spend some time in Iowa. And so an unknown Southern governor, really from a national perspective, came to Iowa and won and catapulted onto the national scene. And candidates from that moment on said, gee, we should pay attention to Iowa.
Trust me.
Trust me.
Trust me. Trust me.
Do you think the candidates can take anything away from the show?
I would hope that they could, because I think that they could learn a lot about how Iowans respond to this process and how, you know, I don't think the characters are way off base here as far as what a typical Iowa caucus scorer is like and what they want through the process.
What I want,
yeah, I think they could learn a few things from this show.
Is someone who in the end I'd proudly call a friend. That's what I want.
And by the way, the tagline for this year's show is 2012, the GOP strikes back. But the creator assures me that this is an equal opportunity satire. Incidentally, the final 5 performances of the show were completely sold out, turning away hundreds at the door. So quite a hit here in Iowa. Back to you.
Well, that's fun.